Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and welcome to the Pathless, where I decided I wanted to show off one of the boss fights, because after doing the first one, I was actually fairly impressed. It was a little more involved than I thought it would be. So, having gotten to the second boss now, Sauro, I thought I would show it off with my old underused video type, boss fights. So we're just going to go in here. After you activate all of the towers in an area, this is what happens to the big storm, where you would normally have to avoid the boss creature of the area. So once it's like this, we can head in there and hunt the boss down. And if it's like the first boss, it's going to be a two-stage thing. First we're going to have to chase it down, and then we're going to have to face it. Alright, so first we have to catch up to the boss. I guess being the fire area, there was a lot of fire puzzles in Sauro's zone. He's gonna have fire all over the place. And be shooting fireballs at us. So we have to get up on him and shoot a bunch of weak points on his sides. But yeah, I felt that even if it's not that mechanically dense, the whole sequence here was pretty cool when I did it with the other boss. I was like, yeah, that's probably worth doing in a video while I'm playing through this, now that I finally got back to it. Alright, so you can see the eyes on his legs there. It's just like, a lot of the game is just solving puzzles and doesn't require a lot of mechanical skill, I guess, so it was surprising that there was an actual proper fight to this and it wasn't just like a almost cinematic. Alright, there's one. I think he only has 4. We have to keep hitting these. I don't even know what these are really called. I just call them like tokens to keep up the speed. And if you don't actually hold it down, you'll probably miss at this speed. Ooh. Wasn't expecting that to hit me, considering it hit the pillar. Okay. So those are just raining from the sky? They're not... Oh, no, he is shooting them back. We just have to not be on the ground when they hit. You get pretty good speed when you start descending. So I was hoping I could just drop onto him. Though I'm not sure if you can actually really die here. It seems like we're just losing our lead on him whenever we get hit there. Alright, catch him back up. As long as I don't get hit by another fireball, I should be able to get him here. One. And then we fire the bird at them. And we should end up at just an arena now? Yeah. So this is one of the areas I've already seen. I kind of figured this would be where you fight the boss. But I suppose each of them has their own arena. Alright. Same thing here, we just have to keep hitting these weak points. he'll have some new attacks now.
don't think he's going to be done yet. I believe the last one took 3 sets. Oh no, maybe not. Okay, yeah, that wasn't enough to finish him. Oh, the Godslayer is intervening. Here, have some more fire. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna mix things up here. We're probably gonna have to fight it as it sticks its head through the wall. Alright, set the entire hallway on fire. Okay, there is cover, it's just very limited. So yeah, we gotta make it to this spot over here. This is different from what I had to do with the deer, but then again, that's a good thing that all the bosses aren't identical. I remember wondering why that was even there when I first found this location. I was like, what's the point of this little lift? What is this? Oh, it's a wall. So one more. I like the kind of throat singing that gets blended into this game's soundtrack. It doesn't come up all the time, it's just certain tracks that'll fade in like that. Glad this boss turned out to be just as cool as the last one. I was a little worried that it wouldn't be as good, that I like picked a bad one to showcase. But no, this is pretty good. Alright, so we might have to give him another bunch of eye shots. Okay. Welcome to the Inferno. Gotta wait till the eye opens again. Not really sure if I can avoid that. It just seems kind of inevitable. Alright. Got knocked all the way out of the arena. Don't worry, I'm fine. So I don't think that actually hurts you, that explosion there. Had to hit the one on its chin.
Then we purify the god back to its original form. I admit, based on its corrupt form, I wasn't expecting it to look so normal lizardy. And another zone is cleared. So I thought that was a pretty good boss. And again, very cinematic, just like the first one. And after you beat the boss, she makes you that pillar so you can ascend to the next plateau. However, I've actually already been to the next plateau because I have so many bird jumps. You can flap an additional time in the air, so now I can do like, what, 7? So you can see I can get a lot of height now. And that's just from kind of collecting a lot of stuff around, because even though we've beaten the boss of the area, I would now have to collect all of the remaining tokens in order to get a permanent buff from him as well. I think I have all of them already. You can see I still have 8 at the bottom. So I can probably put them all in here and get whatever the buff is. No, there might be one more. Yeah, okay, so there's one more out there, which you could use this vision mode to find. You know, there'll be one spot that's still glowing orange like that. But yeah, so that's the boss fight for the Pathless, and I think they're very cool, so I'm glad I got to share at least one of them. I've been debating if I'll do an LP of this game eventually, but the problem is a lot of it would just be me going around solving these environmental puzzles, which I assume people would get bored of. But maybe not. We'll see. Not anytime soon, that's for sure. Alright, you folks all take care. See you next time.